And a lot of my addict clients that are really bad in their disease, they cannot sit in the uncomfortability and they want to get out of that feeling right now. And I say, but if you do that thing right now, everything you worked hard for goes down the drain. And they immediately are like, I don't care. I just want to feel better right now. And I said, just sit in the uncomfortability and later you can get the better thing. You can get the better partner. You can get the better thing you want. And they cannot do it.
Welcome to the Secret Life Podcast. Tell me your secret. I'll tell you mine.
Recovery doesn't end when the chaos stops. That's when the real work begins. After 16 years of recovery, my novels, Secret Life of a Hollywood Sex and Love Addict, and my new book, Becoming My Own Effing Soulmate, tell the before and after. The addiction, the healing, and the messy realities of learning how to choose yourself. Both are available now on Amazon. Welcome to Secret Life Podcast. I'm Brianne Davis-Gantt. Today I'm pulling back the curtains of all kinds of human secrets. We'll hear about what people are hiding from themselves or others. You know, those deep, dark secrets you probably want to take to your grave, or those lighter, funnier secrets that are just plain embarrassing. Join me each week as we take a deep dive into one subject matter, exploring the how, what, when, where, and why of it all. Get ready for a more focused, more revealing journey of the human experience. This is Secret Life, and I'm excited for you to join the ride. Today, we are talking about the bad parts about instant gratification. Why delayed gratification is better for your brain and the rewire of your system. Okay, so people love instant gratification. It's like little insatiable monsters. I was an instant gratification. I still love instant gratification. You just want it now. It's like a toddler wanting it now. So what is instant gratification? Here it is, the desire for immediate pleasure and reward. Sounds like every human being on this planet right now. Or an addict. It's like, I immediately want that dopamine hit. So I want the short-term fulfillment over the long-term potential benefit-driven goal, right? So you go for the instant thing that feels good. It drives the brain to the reward system, that dopamine hit, and it amplified by, oh my gosh, technology, social media, online shopping, impulsive decisions, going back to your ex when you know you shouldn't because you're lonely. And it really, really keeps you from those bigger goals, those bigger things you want in the future. It hinders your possibility for evolution and growth, while instant gratification or delayed gratification really involves self-control, and you get greater future rewards, better health, better financial stability, self-worth, self-control. Everything's better, right? So let's define it. Instant gratification, wanting something now. I want it now. Sounds like, what is that? Willy Wonka, Veruca Salt. She wants it now. There's a whole song. I want it now. That song. Without waiting. No waiting. Hates waiting. And a lot of my addict clients that are really bad in their disease, they cannot sit in the uncomfortability and they want to get out of that feeling right now. And I say, but if you do that thing right now, everything you worked hard for goes down the drain. And they immediately are like, I don't care. I just want to feel better right now. And I said, just sit in the uncomfortability and later you can get the better thing. You can get the better partner. You can get the better thing you want. And they cannot do it. And I say to them, lean into the uncomfortability. That's where the growth is. But the brain is saying, I want the dopamine hit. Very quick pleasure, and it's reinforced by some kind of behavior. And you have to pick the opposite action. Here's some instant gratification. Binge watching TV instead of exercising. Impulse online shopping. Checking your phone constantly. I even had that thing where it called my phone the hot potato, where you literally pick up my phone and be like, stop. because I just wanted to get out of the feeling I was having, even though nothing bad was happening. It was like a bored feeling, right? So the dopamine hit of getting out of bored. Choosing fast food over healthy food, over a home cooked meal, because home cooked meals take longer. But all this leads to really poor financial choices, bad habits, less progress towards those goals, just with that temporary satisfaction. And everybody in January is like, have all these goals, but they're probably not working on their instant gratification, their insatiableness for wanting the shit now. And people don't want to work hard for something, and you have to mentally work hard for something, not just physically in the gym. And I was telling people today, if you want a deeper relationship, you have to go to therapy, work with a specialist, work with a coach, work with people to do the mental gym to get deeper in your relationship. It's not going to just happen right now. How to manage this when you are wanting to go into instant gratification. Identify your trigger. You can recognize what leads to impulsive actions. So for me, boredom. Boredom leads to impulsive actions. I know this about me. So instead, I paint. I paint by numbers. I can never get bored doing paint by numbers. I will listen to Alan Watts. I will listen to Carl Jung, and I will paint by numbers. I can never be bored. Never. It just zones me out and gets me into a great place. You got to pick what is the emotion or thing that leads you to that impulsive action. Sitting at home by yourself, being out with people and overstimulated. There are things that you do that then go to that. A lot of people get on phone and go to social media, and then afterwards they feel like shit. So they do that impulsive act afterwards. So figure out what triggers it and the emotion, then not do the action and do another action. Set up clear goals. Know what you're working towards. So if you want a healthy long-term relationship, stop ordering the prostitutes. You are never going to get a healthy relationship from the prostitutes. That's a thing. So you don't want the instant feeling of the girlfriend experience for when you really want a real girlfriend that is meaningful. So that hit of that, sit in the loneliness, sit in the uncomfortability of just being by yourself and working on yourself to then get that really healthy relationship and go make friends, get out in the world, connect with other people on a normal level, not for the girlfriend experience. Number 2, create your own reward system. Plan small, healthy rewards to achieve the milestone. So every time something good happens, I say, go celebrate yourself. Celebrate the small wins. Even the little teeny failures you think are failures are actually wins because you just risk and put yourself out there. We're even right now doing a little, for Davis, we have this like gyms. He gets a gym for every time he risks. He really tries at school. He like goes for it. He doesn't do an old past action where he's, goes into this, impulsiveness that he does with like, I want to watch TV. And when he doesn't do that, he gets a gym, and then that's a reward system. And it's really working for him because with kids, they have those impulsive tendencies. Resist daily urges. Set time before giving into the craving. I always tell people, if you have the craving to call your ex, set a timer for 20 minutes. Go on a walk outside, change your environment and set a timer. And then if you want to call that person in 20 minutes, call them, but usually the urge goes away. So set timers. That really helps. Like if you overeat, put a certain amount on your plate. Eat what's on your plate. And if you still feel hungry, I said set a 10-minute timer. See if you're still hungry. Just pause. Do the pause. Practice mindfulness, deep breathing, meditation, self-control. Meditation doesn't work for me. Breathing does, but what really helps me is the painting, is the listening to something that is soothing, singing music. So let's now talk about delayed gratification, why it's so critical, why it's so crucial to your growth. It enables long-term success. It really helps with self-control, improves your decision-making, leads to more significant rewards in all fucking areas of your life, relationships, health, finance, career. It literally, and it gets you to a place where you enjoy the pleasurable thing at the end goal so much more. And the resilience of building up to that goal is the whole fucking journey, not the actual reward at the end. It boosts your confidence. You feel more self-worth. You have a sense of self more. It reduces your stress. It allows for more thoughtful choices, healthier habits, and those impulsive actions that used to harm you go away, decrease. So it's really beneficial for delayed gratification. Even with my son, and he's like, can you come here? I want to show you something. I actually delay him. I'm like, hold on, I'm doing something. And I delay my son because it helps him know he doesn't immediately get what he wants. And I'm like, hold on, mom's doing something. I'll be there in a minute. I always come and see what he's doing, but I'm giving him delayed responses. So you achieve your goals, you stick to long-term plans, you save money, you study, you lead to greater accomplishments in your life. You improve your self-control, you strengthen yourself, your ability to manage your impulses, to self-regulate, to focus on what matters, to not take things personal, to connect to yourself more than what's going on outside of you. Better decision making, always. You could list pros and cons quickly. You choose options, what works better. This is what happens now, but this is what will happen if I choose this, and it's better for this. You enhance your well-being. It supports every area of your life. If you don't do those impulsive things, eating that shitty meal doesn't feel that good. Talking to that shitty toxic person doesn't feel that good in your nervous system. Stressful drama shows doesn't feel that good. So it's almost like you're rewiring your nervous system. Creates so much better, stronger relationships. You are more patient and empathetic with people when you delay your own gratification. You have better social interactions. You don't get angry with people. You don't take things personal. I say 99% of the time it has nothing to do with me. So the more I have delayed gratification with myself and things, I don't need anything outside of me to fix the inside of me. So I'm not on this like tightly wound stress ball, needing things outside of me to be perfect. And lastly, the financial health. Like I said, you can save, you can invest, you don't impulsively spend to make yourself feel better. It's really hits all areas of your life when you work on delayed gratification. And how it works, it's called cooling the system. You cool your system with delayed gratification. Your brain, your frontal cortex becomes more activated, and it helps you be strategic in everything you do. The cooling strategy, it like distracts yourself from urges, which improves over time with practice. So you don't have to even think about it long term. You just know, oh, I'm not going to have that whole ice cream. I don't need that. It makes me actually feel like shit later. So I'm not going to eat the ice cream at 8 o'clock at night before you would shove that chocolate ice cream in your mouth. Daily life, like I said, choosing healthy food, saving money, studying for exam, then going out with friends, working hard at a job to achieve the next goal. All right, I'm going to go through the quick list, then the instant gratification. So if you do these things for instant gratification, you might need to start delaying your gratification. Buying things on impulse. Don't buy the things. Stop. Wanting things now. Tell yourself, I don't need to have this now. I can wait. Pleasure before work. No, work before pleasure. Okay. Engage in fun instead of being on task. Stay on task. Stay on task. Get it done. Is not patient while waiting in long lines. I do not like waiting in long lines. Is patient while waiting in long lines. And this is not looking at your phone. I see so many people on the phone. That is escape. Just stand in the line. Just stand in the line. I'm telling myself too. Getting angry when they don't get what they want. Do not get angry when you don't get what you want. It's not time. It's not time in the universe. Complain when plans get unexpectedly changed. I do never plan. Do not complain when plans unexpectedly change. Have fun instead of working on an unnecessary task. Work on the task before having fun. And lastly, being a spender. Nope. Save, invest, think long term, buy some gold, Bitcoin, long term. You don't need to spend it all now. Don't say I'm going to die anyways, might as well spend it all now. No, that's not how you're supposed to actually live. I hope this helps, especially this January when it is coming to the end of January and everybody is like, it's not where I want to be at the end of January. Don't be an instant gratification monkey. You are okay. Look at the long-term goals. Be delayed gratification. That's where success lies. within yourself and your outside world. Thank you for listening to Secret Life Podcast. I hope this helped you. Send me any of your thoughts to secretlifepodcast@icloud.com. Until next time.
Thanks again for listening to the show. Please subscribe, rate, share, or send me a note at secretlifepodcast.com. And if you'd like to check out my book, head over to secretlifenovel.com or Amazon to pick up a copy for yourself or someone you love. Thanks again. See you soon.